This is the part where I say, hey guys, because it's YouTube, or hey, how's it going? Or how you doing? So, but I'm not really formal. So, I'm Jonna, I'm back. This is part 2. We were talking about insurance claims, what happens when you have hail. So, my goal here is to just kind of cover some things. And if you have any questions, you can always call. Our number is 605-210-7399 or 605-370-3466. You can always call and talk to me because I'm happy to share. I am with a company called MMBL Inc. Now, I did a video yesterday, and my business partner said, who are you, and what are you talking about? Well, we're going to talk about hail today. We do back office management. About 4 or 5 years ago, we got caught in a big hailstorm in Sioux Falls. So we ended up helping a roofing company do the back office management. So, long story short, we learned a whole bunch about roofing. We learned about shingles, materials, production, insurance supplementation. Because when you have your own company, the goal is that you become part of the equation to become successful. If you just stand back and wait for somebody to do something, chances are you're going to fail just like they are. So, okay, today is Tuesday, June 26, 2018. Our company is MMBO Inc. Our websites are mmboinc.com, yourdatamap.com, or hailreport.net, or supplementroofclaims.com. Okay, so yesterday we talked about just the high level of what happens when you have a hailstorm. But I was told today, maybe we should talk about shingles. Because a lot of people, when they have hail, they think shingles are shingles. But that's really not true. So today, we're going to talk about some different types of shingles. The older shingles that came on, I think they have a 70-mile-an-hour rating, but they're still ASTM certified as 3-tab. Then we have the newer, which are architectural shingles. They're laminate. Then we have IR4s, the impact resistant, and there's an actual certification they have to go through, and then there's designer, metal, and then shape, which is just wood. I have some of those today, which is pretty exciting. So I got some props, and I'm always excited to share props with people. So, my name's Jonna, by the way. So if you have any questions, feel free, or don't forget to like us and share us with everybody. So, okay. All right, today we're going to talk about some of the high-level brands here. Certianteed, I'm not paid by anybody, by the way. Home Depot does not pay me anything to do this, nor does Menards, or, what's that other one? The blue one. Lowe's, that's it. So nobody's paying me to do this. I'm just doing this as a public service because we've been doing this, and I always think education is important. So there's parts where maybe a contractor wants to be listening to this, and there's parts where a homeowner. This is mostly for homeowners. By the way, there's also T-locks. Now, T-locks haven't been around for a long time, but they're a great design, but they're really hard to put on. So, okay, so today we're going to talk about shingles. So first of all, we're going to talk about the Certianteed. So, Certianteed, if you're talking Certianteed, most likely they're going to be landmarks. So, landmarks are this is your commodity shingle. These sell anywhere. Now, last year they were selling for $77 to $80 a square. Now, remember, a square is 100 square feet. Here, hold on a minute. 100 square feet. Write this down. Square equal 100 square feet, or 10 by 10. So it takes, typically, most of these take 3 bundles equal square. So, okay. All right, so back to this is the landmark. And you can see it's got some cool stuff here. I'll bring it in close so you can see. So you can see it says these are lifetime. So they used to rate shingles as 30-year, 40-year, 50-year. But now, pretty much a lot of them come with a 50-year rating, but they're prorated. So, however, if you put the right stuff on the roof when you install this, they will actually increase to a very low deductible. And again, I am not an expert on this because we haven't actually done very many of these. We've done a ton of landmarks, but we haven't done a lot of warranties. They're pretty durable. They're heavy shingle all by themselves. So anyways, they're rated 130 miles an hour. They have Street Fighter for 10 years. And anyways, this is what they are. So I was going to show you guys something really cool. I love props. So the props I'm showing you today is this cool shingle guide by Haig. So if you look at this, what happens, come on, focus, 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 focus. You can see there's a little thing there. Come on, there you go. So here's a laminated. There you go. So what happens is they can use this to, God, I'm so sorry. Yeah, let me see if this helps. Oh, sorry. Anyways, so if you look at these are about 30, 40 bucks. They probably cost about $1 to make. Anyways, when they're looking at your shingle, they're going to try to figure out how old your shingles are and what's their rating. So what they do is you have a 3-tab organic on this side, and then on this side you have laminate. So what they do is they push them in there, and they see how far they go. And so, as you can see, this one here is going between the 30-year and the 40-year. So this is rated a 30-year shingle, but you can see they've gotten bigger as time went on. I think I could probably get this all the way to the 30-year rate. So, anyways, this is the landmark. They come in a lot of great colors. I like these shingles. They're pretty much bulletproof, and I can tell you, when things have gone on the roof and they don't look right, Certianteed has paid to replace that roof. So you know what? A+ for them. So the next one, the competitor that we use a lot, or we used to use a lot, is the Timberline HDs. These are the Timberlines. And these actually are a GAF product. So you can tell if size matters, and roofing is a very male-dominated area, size does matter for samples. So this is the Timberline. And I'll bring this up here. You can go and get these samples, and typically roofers are more than happy to share this information with you. So they'll leave these things at your desk or at your house before they install it. But when you think about you're getting your roof replaced, get involved in what's going on your roof. Now, there's a whole bunch of other stuff that goes on your roof besides shingles. We'll talk about that in a little bit. So anyways, this is the Timberline product. Now, they have a warranty plan that if you install three other pieces of, where is that at? 3 other pieces, hold on, it's flipping off. Hold on. Oh, here it is. I found it. Okay, the GAF System Plus. So this is the warranty. So what it says here on this warranty is that if you put things on the roof that they request, that they're going to give you this really, really cool warranty. And what's going to happen is you'll have a 50-year, and they pay for the labor and everything, the removal, they pay for everything. So, again, not selling it, but if your roofer's doing this is a pretty good deal, because I've seen roofs that are 13 years old that they're putting a new roof on. So, not that I specifically like GAF, I think their shingles are, like, that's personal opinion. So anyways, hold on here. Gonna check something out here. Excuse me. There it goes. Okay, that's bothering me. Okay, the next one I'm going to touch base on, and I've only installed a couple of these, are the Tamcos. This is the Tamco Heritage Premium Plus. Again, I think Tamco's got some amazing colors. I mean, it's really just pop. but a lot of people, I haven't seen a lot of people installing them, and we've only touched on a few thousand homeowners, so we don't know everything about everything. But I thought we'd just touch base on these. And again, what I think is really interesting is you take the cool tool that I just showed you, and you put it on there, and check it out. You can go and say, okay, so how far are these? Wow, look at this one. This one goes clear into the 30-year rate. So, really, wow. I mean, this is going all the way in there. So, definitely, it's a thinner shingle than the Certianteed. Hey, I didn't check the GAF. We should check that one out too. All right, so this is the GAF version here, the Timberline. Look how big their sample is. Okay, let's check their Timberline now. So this is the Timberline. I'm going to slip this on here. And, oh, they're making it difficult to do this. Here it goes. Here it goes. Okay, this is going just into the 30-year. So it's a little bit thicker than the Tamco. The other one that we've only done a little bit of work is the OC True Definition. But look at the colors of these shingles. I mean, they are just popping. So anyways, let me show you this real quick. Bring this up close to you. Okay, can you see that? So if you look, they got a lot of different colors there. A lot of different colors. And actually, they look pretty good. And they got a really cool ceiling strip on the back that's pretty unique. And it's part of their other product line. So it's hard to actually tear these shingles. But when you look at these shingles, oh, here we go. There we go. So I thought I would just test it. Okay, this is about the same thickness as, maybe a tiny bit thicker than the Tamco. But again, I don't do many of these, so I can't really speak to them, but I thought I would just show them to you. Show you there's a lot of opportunity out there. So we looked at the Landmark Certianteed. They're the thickest and the heaviest. I think they're, what is the rating on these? About 245 pounds a square. It's just how much weight's sitting in your roof. You know, if you talk to them, they'll tell you how heavy they are. Oh, here, I'm going to show you this here real quick. Excuse me. So I'm going to show you here. So this is their rating. Can you see the premium versus the heritage shingles? The rating, there you go. Thought that you'd like that. So we looked at the Timberlines, the Tamcos, a little bit on the OCs. So I didn't have any 3 tabs to show you today, and I went through my back area there, and we just don't sell a lot of 3 tab, to be honest with you. So, I'm over here. Here I am. I'm sorry, I lost you for just a moment. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to talk about, we talked about, all those were architectural, so now we're going to talk about IR4s. So, one of the things we have to realize is that when something is falling from the sky, like this, it's falling at a certain elevation. So when you think about it, if it's falling, and let's say it's falling at 180 miles an hour, and I am not an engineer, please. So, and let's imagine it is 1 inch in size, and it hits your house, boom, like right there, or like right there. Your house is going to hit that and absorb that impact. Now the IR4s, which are impact resistant, and the code says, let me see this. I like this. GF's got a nice little, there's lots of brochures out there. Take a few minutes to learn brochures. So check this out. This is kind of cool, right? This is the classification right there of what it is. Now I don't know if that's their own picture or they just copied it. So I thought I would show this to you real quick. So that's a 2-inch ball, and basically they're saying that the IR4 here is going to be able to absorb it. So let me tell you, the Armor Shield, this is the GAF version of it, and so I'm going to bring it up here. So the GAF version, and I've already measured this. This is about equivalent to a 40 to 50 year based upon the Hague guide. Now this is a heavy shingle. This takes about 300 pounds almost when you put it on, probably 280 to 290. We have installed a lot of these, and you know what's amazing? Impact resistant, just in my experience, we've never replaced one. So if you don't want to mess with your roof, the only issue is people that have these after 10 or 12 years, they basically just want to get a new roof. So another thing I need to tell you about is the insurance discount. Oh, wowzers. So let's imagine it cost you, let's imagine the insurance paid for your architectural, right? Well, if you upgrade to an IR4, what's going to happen is they're going to probably give you a discount. Now, let me speak for auto owners or AAA or Nationwide or GAF. They'll give you a discount, and I've seen discounts as high as $600 a year because you're putting the IR4s on. So that means that your discount, not once, is every year. So in 10 years, that's $6,000. Now, I did see one that was like $200, so it's still $2,000. So most companies will upgrade you to an impact resistant between $1,500 and $3,000 because the lion's share is already being paid here. So if I were you, I would take advantage of it because then you're not going to be doing this again unless you just get sick of the shingles. So the IR4 is, I was going to show you these north gates. Okay, this is my personal favorite, the north gates. The north gates have a lot of rubber in them, and so they're rated at 270 pounds per square, so they're actually lighter a little bit than the Armor Shield, but they pop and they've got such great colors. I mean, these guys have got great colors. Like this Max Depth Weatherwood, I actually put, not me personally, contractors we support, has put a lot of these on there, and I'm wowed at the colors. Like, even this Resistant shape, which I thought I would never like, looks amazing. So they just have so many really good colors. Oh my God. Green. Now, believe it or not, if you're going to put a green roof on, this thing looks good. I mean, it's a good looking green. It's got a good contrast in there. And this is probably my favorite of all, this Max Def Heather Blend. So here's a little specs on the back of this thing here too, just so you can see it. So basically, and it talks about the IR4s that don't have the SBS in them. And basically, we had this at a home show, and people were bidding the shit out of this thing. And you know what? It wasn't cracking. And most shingles that have been rolled up and unrolled and rolled up, they would just fall apart. So I'm really wowed. Well, I'll tell you this much. This one here, one last thing. This is their Maury Black. Looked amazing. We put that on some of the houses. I really like that. Hold on, my cheat sheet fell down. So that's the IR4s. So then we're going to talk about designers. Now, most people don't do designers because now you're talking that $250 a square just for the materials. So think of it this way: the $70 to $85 a square just for the shingles, is going to be your landmarks. It's going to be your timber lines right here. It's going to be your heritage and the OCs and the landmarks. So again, over the last few years, it's gone up. There's been so many hail storms, and insurance is paying us so much that the cost has actually gone up. So then, my favorite for IR4s is going to be the Armor Shield 2 or the Northgate, which I've done these. I think they just look amazing. In fact, homeowners are always wowed how good their roof looks. And again, truthfully, how many people actually look at your roof when you're doing that, right? So you look at your roof the first time you get it replaced, and then you don't look at it anymore. unless someone walks up and they go, man, that is an amazing looking roof. And then you can puff your chest out and think, yeah, I got the Maury Black Northgates. Feel pretty good about it. Okay, so the other part is now we're going to talk about designers. And I brought a whole bunch of designers. Mostly, I've installed most of these, or I should say, supporting contractors. We have helped install most of these. So this is a really nice one. I've only done about 3 houses of this. So this is a Timberline American Harvest. Again, pretty heavy shingle. So, and it's got some good colors. These Glenwoods. Oh, Lordy Jesus. Okay, look at this. I'm going to show you this here. Look at the thickness of these things. I mean, they're thicker than they're multi-laminate. There's no way you could even get that gauge on there because they're so incredibly thick. And I think like 600 pounds, and you need at least a 712 or 612 roof to even think about putting them up there. So then we have, there's Camelots, we have, and so if you have any questions, this country mansion used to be very popular. I'm not sure if they even sell it anymore. So anyways, that's designers, and they're going to be strong. They're not officially impact resistant, I should tell you that. So they're just designers. But if you do that, you got to make sure that your insurance company knows you put this expensive roof on there.